What's up, everybody? What's going on? How's everybody living today? The world didn't end last night. What's up, Brooklyn? What's up, Assam? Shahrukh? What's up? How am I sounding? Sound good? Audio check. We alright? Yo. If you guys give me a confirm and then we can get started. Anybody? What's up? What's up? What's up, EM3? How we feeling, guys? So you guys can hear me okay? I'm good? Sweet. What's good, Charles? My man. What's going on, everybody? So, what's up, AT? Ryan, what's up? So, we didn't die, guys. You know, I posted yesterday the thing about the single print, and I can't believe how many people in the comments were like, if we go that low, we're going lower. And I knew with those two naked points of control below us that there was no way that we didn't catch a bounce there, right? I didn't think it would be as strong as it was, but like this just goes to show you how bullish we are right now. The daily candle looks marvelous today. Fantabulous. So, look, we got stocks that are kind of pulling back, a little risking off, but goddamn, they've been on a run like crazy. So, what's wrong with the pullback? And I know some people's fears are, okay, stocks are pulling back, so maybe Asia sends it back, or it dumps tonight, or it dumps over the weekend. I don't see that really. What I see is, just the weekend playing out how it's played since the year started, pretty much. Ranging, boring, like Saturday, tomorrow, I don't expect anything. Maybe some movement tonight, Asia Open, but that usually dies out by like 11 p.m. So, my thoughts are ranging. We'll see, what happens when futures open Sunday night. We'll see Sunday, usually early afternoon, you start to see some direction, in terms of front running the equities open or de-risking for more down. So, I'm just playing it how I see it. Long, take profits at the trouble areas. Like we hit VWAP. We're probably hitting it right now as I'm talking to you. Weekly VWAP. Sorry. So that's how I'm playing it. For anyone who's interested in fading this, I mean, you could see how the first attempt went not so well. So, obviously, resistance, weekly VWAP, 47, 46.8 area is where you got to be, where we got to break. When that breaks, it's over, man. Seller's done. It's over. 48K, I don't know. I don't know how it could go. And we might get a push, after equities close today. It's not out of the question. That's probably one of the reasons why people are still trying to fade this, because they're like, oh, stocks are down. I was in the Discord earlier and I'm seeing that a lot. And it's like, man, we look good right now. Stocks look bad. We look good. Like, this is strength. So, obviously the faders are going to fade. You guys can see here, perps doing what they do. Always trying to get that fade, but this morning they got faded, but I don't know. They don't learn. So we'll see. Hopefully we could run them over. That's what I'm looking to happen. Not over the weekend. Market makers will keep us capped like they usually do, but I'm bullish. I'm bullish. I'm still bullish. I've been bullish since basically 40K. So pullback is a pullback, right? So, nothing to see here really on this chart. Ton of long liquidations last night, and as you can see, we got work to do at those sellers that got in at 48-ish. We got to get up there and take them out, but we'll see what happens. Yesterday, I was talking about seeing a CVD divergence the night before, and that's all good, right? When you're looking at futures and perps, but when spot starts selling, a CVD divergence on a perp exchange means absolutely nothing, right? So, but it still shows the bullishness. It shows the sellers are getting absorbed, but obviously, spot price can't, be too far apart from futures perp price for an extended period of time, right? They have to converge. So let's get into it. Thanks everybody for joining. AT, Ryan, Swiss Gabber, Aussie, what's up? I don't know, Aussie. I hope we leave the S&P in the dust, man. That's what Bitcoin does. And you guys saw, if you were following my Twitter yesterday, I was posting that it's April. And April is one of the best performing months of the year for stocks, going back all the way to 1920 when record keeping started, right? So, the thing about Bitcoin is it being an open system, an open market, it can front run these opportunities and move a lot quicker than a slower moving, stagnant S&P that has to rebalance portfolios March 31st, right? Now they rebalance portfolios. Now they have to reposition. And if you think in your mind, right, like, holy shit, like they're repositioning portfolios, and Bitcoin is outperforming on the first day when they took profits elsewhere. Somebody's repositioning into Bitcoin, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I think it's a good month. I think this month ends up. It's going to have its up and downs. You got inflation data coming. That's a buying opportunity. Whatever that pullback is, that moment, that day, buy. 38K, the day of the rate hike. You would have bought there, you'd have been fantastic, right? So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get into some charts. Last minute shout outs. What's up, Burn, Richie G, Alex, Terrence, Metabear, Charles Halliford. What up? We will just dive into some charts. I'm gonna try to keep it focused today, right? So I'm not gonna be answering questions about things that the guys who have been here, the guys who've been watching, should know. Like, we're all pros now, all right? That's how I'm doing this from now on. And if you're not a pro, go back from when I started doing this in January and watch every video, and you'll be a pro by now. All right? Cool. Glad to have you guys. Let's jump in, all right? It's gonna be fun. Fun times. All right. Let's look at it. So here we are. Look at that daily. For anyone who doubts the power of the market profile, I just want to say you might want to check yourself, because look at how we've moved up. Taking a look here. Hold on one second, folks. I gotta do a little thing. Hold on. Give me a second. What the fuck? 1 second, folks. Sorry for the intermission. What the fuck? Dude. Alright, we back. Anyway, so look, this is how it's been thus far since these lows at 37.5, right? Came up, naked point of control here, bounce, support, go, resistance, comp POC, rejection, naked point of control, down, naked point of control, support, up, break, naked point of control, pause, break, retrace, support. Like, it is the best tool. I live and die by it, man. So, looking at where we are, obviously, you're going to get some resistance here. You can see the little green line here. I'll zoom in a second. But that's weekly VWAP. That's what's holding us up. And we got the highs, right? We break the highs, 50, 52. There's really not much. Like, we've spent so much time down here building up, man. And I think that it's not out of the question for us to break this. You get continuation next week. You get equities getting bullish. Man, I don't think 52 is out of the question. And then you break 52, let's take it one level at a time. But what I'm saying is there is serious demand here. We are looking strong. I mean, even on this 4 hour we pushed up, tried to reject, this is gonna break. So let's take a look at the S&P real quick. You guys know I gotta look at my equities, man. It's how I do things. It's how I figure out the world. But usually what I find in times when equities and there's a divergence between equities and Bitcoin, there is a huge strength behind it. And it usually has some momentum. You guys know how I say our Asian counterparts are more, what's the word? More conservative than us, so I think they probably pull us back later tonight a little bit after seeing stocks come down. But look at where we are, guys. Look at what I just showed you with Bitcoin. We're at the comp POC. We're at the highest level of volume for the ES, for S&P. It's bouncing here. This is, I mean, you're on top of this structure here, right? So, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Scared money don't make no money. That's what they say. Some rap song or something. I have no idea where that's from. But anyway, you know, so look, if this breaks, you can pretty much expect 42. 42, probably get a slight bounce there. And, so my thoughts are, when I'm looking at the chart right now, this is what I think. Another test at the highs. Keep poking at it. Reject. Maybe we reject the first time. See if the lows hold around 47. We break. Probably back down here to 46. 46 doesn't hold. 42 provides a bounce. But then I think the bounces get weaker. Probably 42, reject here, and then break down. That makes the most logical sense to me at this point. Hey, Jeremy S., I'm gonna throw the Discord in the comments when the video is done. All right. Checking here. What's up from Romania, bro? Yo, I want to go to like Eastern Europe. That's one place I've never been. I want to get over there. What's up? Oh, Ryan's live too. It's okay. We could do things together. You guys can watch his when you're done with this, and I'll watch his when I'm done with mine. That's my brother. But so that's my thoughts. Big picture, Bitcoin. Getting a little into the weeds here, right? You got problems up here. You got resistance. You got weekly VWAP. You got stocks struggling. But, I mean, look at the ES. It's flat for the day. Regardless of it dumping, it's not even down, So, I'm not worried. Sellers are going to sell. That's fine. I lock profits here. I'm good with that. And if we break here, I will be in a full boat again. If not, I'll add lower. And when it comes to where I think we, end up here, obviously you have the point of control around 45.1. You have today's VWAP, which is going to keep moving up as the day goes on. And you have yesterday's point of control here, 45.7-ish, which you guys can see gave us some resistance, and then we broke through. So this could act as support. This could act as support. This could act as support. And, break above here, this is the problem area, 45.2 about. But I think if we break weekly VWAP, this is going to be a piece of cake. So, over the weekend, I think we're in some type of range down here. If it doesn't break before the end of the day, we range down here. If it breaks before the end of the day close up here, I think we range up here again. I think market makers come in and support us here, and they're definitely going to support us at these lows over the weekend. That's my opinion. Sunday is different than, when I say the weekend, I just mean Saturday. Sunday is like anybody's guess, man. Sunday is a wild card. When I wake up on Sunday, I'm like, okay, what are people doing? They buying? All right, I'm going to buy. It's like as simple as that. Whatever direction the day starts on a Sunday, you can pretty much expect it to go that way most of the day up until futures. that's just how it's been thus far. Obviously, everything could change at the flick of a dime, but that's how I'm seeing it right now. So we're in this range. We got knocked down a level, but the good part is we filled in this problem over here. That was necessary. This was keeping this from going any higher. Because now people have seen us come down to this level and we held. So now people are in positions down here. Now they're going to defend their positions lower, which in turn should push us higher. These are my thoughts. But the fear and the uncertainty in the market, it's just like we can dump at any time. And that's why I posted earlier about just staying vigilant, taking profits, adding back, but I'm not seeing any reason to just fade here because it's resistance and we broke down yesterday. I think that there was a lot of exogenous things that had to do with this breakdown besides us just being, ranging up here for too long. And this single print area over here was part of it, but into the month, into the quarter profit taking, there was so much that went into that. It wasn't just like, oh, it's, we made it to 48 and then it's gonna dump to 36. Like, nah. That's not how this works. That's not how markets work. They don't dump for no reason. They don't dump because people are scared. They dump because there is a loss of interest, a change in sentiment, which obviously you can see if sentiment changed for the worst, we would not be making a straight V reversal on the next day. So that's just how I'm thinking about that. We'll look at ETH. I'll go into the future stuff, and then we'll do some alts today. After I do Bitcoin and ETH, answer some questions, futures, answer some questions, alts. That's how we'll do it. All right. So ETH looks ridiculous. ETH is already at 48K if it was Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Crazy strength. You don't want to see too much strength in alts and not enough in Bitcoin, but it just goes to show you the risk sentiment right now. People are bullish, man. They want this stuff. Like, ETH is straight breakout territory right now. You're in 35. To be honest, there's really no resistance from here, to like, we're at 34 and a half. Maybe the bottom of this structure, like 36 and a half. But the real volume doesn't come in until 38. And it's like, man, I can't believe people could be out here talking about we're going to dump. Like, it, from where? Who? Who is going to dump? Like, anybody right now is just, I think anyone who's like, we're going to dump is mad or sidelined or didn't get in and, didn't buy lower, so they're waiting, for a dump. And, like, you don't understand. Like, yesterday was a gift. That pullback was a gift, in my opinion. Now, we go lower than 44. I was wrong. But look at how clean the chart is playing out for ETH, right? Reverse, right? Resistance here. Naked point of control. That was at 32.5. Right to it. Boom. Right? Where Bitcoin came down here, this is bullishness. I'm not waiting for that. I'm buying this. So, top of this structure here, 32.7, 70, like, beautiful. Beautiful retest. And you know what's so crazy? Like, a lot of people yesterday even some big traders, guys that I follow, are like, I'm gonna put my bids here because like if someone's thinking they're gonna get a perfect retest, like yeah, right. And look at what we got, a perfect retest. So this is bullishness. This is what it looks like. This is how it's supposed to be. So, you know, when it comes to ETH, I just told you my level's higher, right? Right around 37.50 to 38. But look at this gap. It's clean right here. It's clean to like 37. Very nice. Looks fantastic. Come lower, 31. 2 naked points of control here. Top of this structure, 30.50. Looks good. But break here is a break in market structure, and you're probably, gonna end up somewhere down here, like 27.50 to 26. Break 26, ETH is probably going to the lows, you know. So I don't really want to. We don't even need to focus that low, right? We do this level to level. By the time we do the next stream, we'll be at another level. We'll examine it. We don't need to go. We don't need to talk about this down here right now. All right. So that's what I'm seeing with ETH. Looks damn good. Looks bullish. ETH BTC strong. I posted yesterday about Sol BTC. So I call it the Soul Train. I'm on the Soul Train, man. I'm riding the Soul Train. A lot of you guys are too young to know what the Soul Train is, but it was this ridiculous show back in the 80s and the early 90s where people would get in this like dancing line and they play a song and you dance down the Soul Train. And it was I got my camera off, but if you can see me right now, I'm dancing down the Soul Train. Solana is freaking out of here, bro. Solana's hitting 150. I sold at 115 too early. I had my chance last night. I got back in around 120. I'm keeping it, bro. I'm letting it ride. 150 right here. Break 150. Holy shnikes. Look at this bad boy. So, hitting resistance right around 140 here. And you guys can see the levels, man. So from 140, break 140 is more like 160, to be honest. 155 to 160. But lovely play. I got in and out of this thing all the way, but I should have just held on to it. I started playing AVAX and I got out of Sol, and I regret it because Solana was my baby. Solana was my moneymaker during 2021. I gotta give Solana respect because I'd be on a whole different level if it wasn't for Solana. So I love Solana here. It's going straight up, but top of this structure is right where we pulled back. Weekly VWAP. You can see it right there. 115, 116. But I don't really see this train stopping, man. I'm gonna close my window because the honking outside is getting aggressive. Welcome to New York City. All right, so this is Solana. Maybe a retrace back to this level. You can see right around 110, this huge volume node here. $90 was the real play. That's where all the volume is. Like when people are like, when do you like to buy alts, man? When you see a comp POC like this at the lows, pretty much, that's the level. When it breaks, it doesn't stop. And I'm sure there are many other coins that look exactly the same. But all right, that's Solana. Let's get into the other stuff. Before I get into the other stuff, got any questions? Um, see what we got here. Euphoric. I'm never euphoric, man, but what I am is realistic. And what I'm seeing is that sellers are just trying too hard and getting nothing for their efforts. Let me see. All right. Crypto Aussie, you gotta take profits more. I thought you were scalping, bro. You should be taking profits every time a moving average breaks. Like, what kind of scalping you doing over here? For my buddy Prayut, Ryan is Cantor and Clark. That's my good guy. One of my best friends in life growing up, and he's the one who got me deep into this. So apparently he's streaming at the same time, but all good. We support each other no matter what. Not all of us are 16 years old. So you remember the Soul Train, bro. Got it. All right. DeFi is up. DeFi is beast moding. I told you guys a long time ago, when ETH BTC starts to break out, it's just a matter of time before ETH goes stupid. I mean, I'm sorry, before DeFi goes dumb. I mean, look at this. Look at this, guys. So, check this out, right? March 28th, broke this comp POC over here, and ETH BTC is just in straight beast mode, right? Now let's look at, I don't know, let's look at AV, right? March 27th, March 28th, March 29th. Wow. It's that easy, guys. Like, I'm telling you, I know what I'm doing here, folks. All right. So, let's get into the fun stuff. Holy I was up 25%, bro. I actually made a little play on the DeFi perp. I just couldn't pick and choose, because I've made this huge move and started pulling back, and I was worried that it would keep doing that. But Av is the boss, man. Av is the boss in DeFi when it comes to the moves. And like, you guys, I'm telling you, look at the profile. Look at the profile. Naked point of control. Retrace. 112, 115. Skyrocket. Every time. One thing I gotta start doing, and I kind of regret it, is that when I make these plays on alts, you know, we're talking about taking profits, but sometimes I just cut them completely, and it's not the move. Alts, sometimes you gotta hodl, man, because they can run a lot longer than people can, be sanely thinking about things. All right, let's get into it. There it is, guys. I told you. All right, so hold on one second. Oh, this is one thing I should bring up, because when it comes to XO, I love this platform. It's amazing. But one thing you got to do is every time the day restarts, reload your chart. Because for some reason, you get these crazy gaps and things like that. So, if you look at my chart here, Asia opened here and the first candle's down here. So you gotta hit the load button, load it up. Now it's proper, right? So here we go. Last night we broke down, and look, like, I posted something last week about selling support. I didn't sell support. I sold the break of the weekly VWAP up here, right? But, or you could have just sold VWAP break, right? But the thing when it comes to selling below support, like here you would have got crushed. Here when it comes to selling support, what you want to do is let price break, retrace. You can see, the shutdown right here at 46.8, and then the continuation. That's what you want to see. Like if you ever see SZ, he never sells the first break of the level. He's the level, the retrace, and then you got to confirm if the support turns resistance. That's how he does a lot of his entries, and that's how you do it. So here we are, broke down, straight down, single print area, didn't get a bounce at the top of it, hung out inside of it, right? And then you guys know, if you've been following, what I say is when there is a breakdown from a level, you always wait for the low of the next session before trying to long it. You never long in the middle of it breaking down. You want Asia to open, see if they push it or they dump it, which they did, right? And they dumped it right to these naked points of control, where I told you guys usually one naked point of control is good enough for a bounce. 2, that's a double whammy, right? So obviously having some trouble up here, weekly VWAP, resistance, sellers will come in, they'll try to do their thing. What you want to see is, you want to see this gray area down here start moving up here. And the more time we can spend up here, the more likely we're going up, right? That is the definition of, being accepted or rejected. Right now, we're being accepted up here. We took out, there was more of a single print here. We came back, filled some of it out. But I mean, look at us. Obviously, we are really far away from the daily VWAP. You push back down there, I guarantee it's a strong bounce again. I can't guarantee anything, but it usually does. Usually provides a bounce. So looking above us, right there, 47. You got a naked point of control at 47,150, right? So, I'm not too concerned. This little volume node down here. So, sellers are going to do their thing. Buyers are going to do their thing. But I don't think that we just straight up dump from here, guys. That's just how I'm looking at it right now. Take profit, and look for your next entry, or look for where you're gonna add. Like, that's how I play it. I don't really sometimes fully get in and out of my trade. Maybe I'll close half, add back, see if it goes, close at a half again. I said it before, like I like to call myself a swing scalper. I'll scalp these movements, but I'll try to stay in the same direction of where price seems to be going. So I'm not gonna fade this. I'll close out before I short here, I think. Um that's how I'm looking at it. I would rather short at a rejection above this level, like 47, maybe this point of control here if we reject there, but I'm okay with where I'm at. So, looking where we're at, obviously you got these lows, and below that it pretty much breaks down. 43 to like 42, this area. So I want to see us keep pushing up here, see what happens. I think the daily close, like I said earlier in the stream, is going to be key. If we push into the end of the day, break above 46.8, then I think that really changes the trajectory of how the weekend into next week plays out. If we dump back down here, probably some ranging situation. That's just how I'm looking at it. Funding pretty neutral. You had some negative funding last night, predicted, didn't go negative, went negative here earlier this morning, and pretty much going to neutralize. But this is what I mean, about, I'm telling you guys that when you're like, oh my God, there's all those liquidations down there. There's going to be a liquidation cascade, and it's going to bring us back to 42K. And it's just like, dude, people aren't using leverage like they used to. And there's just less open interest to get flushed. Like, we lost 65 million in long liquidations. Let's compare that to the past. Like, let's go back. Show you how paltry that is. Like, those are liquidations. 160 mil, right? Obviously given a bigger drop, but these liquidations over here, I guess they're kind of comparative to what we've had, but people just aren't as levered as they used to be. So I guess this is the biggest liquidation since this rounded flush that we had up here from 44 down to 39. So yeah, definitely more longs to liquidate, but I said this on the little call that we had on the Discord yesterday, is that people are learning to take profits, or people are quick to switch their long from their long to a short. So you're going to see less liquidations, and you're going to see less of a cascading drop. It'll be more of a taking the stairs down type of thing, right? So that's what I'm thinking right now. Open interest still down. I'd like to see this pick up. This going positive, seeing OI up 3 to 5%, maybe over the weekend or early next week, that would be a sign of continuation if we're going in the right direction. So just we fixed the problem. And we have these lows here. And if this breaks, then I get bearish, right? I'm not going to be bearish, but I'm not going to be as bullish as I once was. This is a break in market structure. Right now, this is a perfect retrace. Move up, move down, move up. Balancing, more up, hopefully. So, kind of got a mixed day when it comes to buyers and sellers, right? But look at the profile, man. I mean, you got two naked points of control right there, right where we bounce. Sellers were heavy at the lows, couldn't push. Here we are. Now we're coming into the bottom of this structure here, resistance, right? So obviously it's not going to be an easy push, man. No, they're not going to let us have that. They're not just going to let us walk up there. But I think they're getting nervous, you know, because a lot of people got short up here and then added leverage thinking that we're going to go lower, and now they're defending their position here, probably adding more leverage, and then we break, then they got to buy back, and they're going to be probably like, some of these people are going to be a break even type of situation. So I'm not too worried. Obviously sellers are dominating up here as they should, but they also dominated over here, and then we had this day. So still early, guys. Still early. Think that's it. Think that's it with the future stuff. Oh, let's look at the book. Okay. So you can see sellers scattered up here. You see the red levels. Huge support to buy here on FTX right around 45.6. But this is all spoofs. We push up, they pull. But you can see right there, right above 47, right here, this naked point of control right there. That's where they're going to get heavy. So when it comes to this thing, you know, when it comes to trading light, when it comes to any type of book platform, everything is a spoof in my mind, right? There's rarely that you see orders really get filled, really, what's the word, I guess? Like, you know, really stay in the book, really let that liquidity get absorbed. But the awesome thing about the book is that it shows you where people are going to try to block. Yeah, when we get up there might not be 300 Bitcoin sitting there, but people are going to market sell. They're going to make plays right there, right at the, you know, this break of this daily level. They're going to try it. This POC, they're going to come in right there. We're not even there yet. They're trying to defend it, but you have weekly VWAP up here on the trading view chart. So, you know, one thing that I'm seeing that I don't really like too much is that even, you know, I mean, like, look at this candle. This is negative delta. We got some amazing volume, good volume on the push, but kind of dying out. But anyone who knows how a bull flag works is, you get a big movement, you get a drop, a pullback, little mini pullback within the flag, and then volume dies out until more volume comes in and pushes you higher. So that's what this is looking like to me right now. I'm not sweating it. All right. So with that, I think we nailed it all in an hour. Getting really, really, really better at this. My next video that I'm going to put out on YouTube on the, I guess, like the educational series, I'll do trading light next. And then EXO is probably gonna be like an hour long seminar type thing. So look out for that, but definitely do like a 20-30 minute trading light video. And for all you guys who haven't seen it already, if you have any questions about the profile, I put up a full video and you guys can go check it out. It is uploaded on YouTube and it is basically all of my settings, how I have this set up, and definitely check it out. All right, and definitely jump in the Discord for you guys who haven't done it yet. Man, I got some good guys in there. I got to chat with a lot of them yesterday. Super smart dudes, and when I can't be available, like they're super helpful to me with answering questions, and to you guys, and you get to learn from each other. Like I don't know it all. I'm just a dude who knows some things. So definitely hop in the Discord. I'm gonna put the link in the comments, and I think I've posted it at least 2 or 3 times on Twitter over the last couple of days. So hop in there, man. Go meet the folks. Shout out to Evil Gemini. Shout out to my boy Jorge. Shout out to Storm. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome, man. For anybody who I forgot, my man Always Leveraged. It's my dude. You guys are sick. The Discord link, I'll post it on Twitter as soon as I'm done. All right, make it easy. All right. So I'm gonna answer some questions, and then we will do let's say 3 to 5 altcoins, and then wrap it up. All right. Cool, B. Let's do it. All right. What do we got here? My man Empower said, a sign of absorption on the move down. Let's look at that. So when it comes to absorption, it's harder to see when you're trending. It's easier to see when you're ranging, because if the lows are holding but the CVD just keeps going lower, obviously there's absorption. But in this case, you can see it pretty clearly, right? Price stops here at 44.2 or 44.4, whatever it is. Now you see, as we retrace over here, we're still moving lower in the CVD. I hope you guys can pick this up, right? So just watch the candles. As this candle is the lowest candle, CVD is still going lower as price is moving back up. That's absorption. That's a go. That means they lost. Sorry. Their lunch has been eaten. All right. So, Crypto Aussie, thinking it can go. Yeah. My man Crypto Aussie said, like, when it comes to scalping, he takes L's sometimes because he keeps thinking it can go. When it comes to scalping, like, when I'm scalping, I'm low time frame scalping, only outside of the value area, away from VWAP, not like scalping in the middle of value. I don't do that because I have the same problem as Crypto Aussie, thinking it can go. Well, it's above VWAP. It could go. I don't know. And then you end up taking like a small loss for no reason when you were up like 2% at one point. When it comes to scalping, and I posted about this earlier, is like sometimes I just like to I throw up some MAs, man. I get in the scout on like maybe a 5 or 15 minute chart, and I throw up 3 MAs. And if it closes below all three, it's done. I gotta go. Like I just cut it. I don't care. I'm not in love with any coin ever. So that was a little rant, but it definitely resonated with me. Omar, bullish or bearish, man? I think you can go back and watch the beginning of the video, and I really answer that for you. Yeah, shorters, the late shorters. Oh man, they're screwed. Learner, what's up, man? I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude out here doing this. Burned. I don't look at previous weekly VWAPs. I don't find them super helpful because, obviously, especially like this, like we move so damn far, and I have an anchored VWAP, right? So every week, this goes away, and it starts again, and I get a new one and a new one. So I would have to go to a specific date, anchor VWAP, and see where it is. But if prices move so far, like it's like when people look at monthly VWAPs. Like, why am I looking at a monthly VWAP? A month ago we were over here. Like, why would I care where that is? I got so many levels in between. I think it would be better to pay attention to those before focusing on where a monthly VWAP is. Thanks, Joe Trader. Thanks for hopping in the Discord. And also in the Discord, like all my templates, everything I use, everything that you guys have seen, it's in there. My XO charts, my, like I said, I have the video describing how I set up my trading view. I have my Agar trade, which is the thing that you guys see in the beginning with the tape going. Everything is in there. You guys can go in there, download it for free. Get on it. Get on it. Yeah, there's nobody in the Discord saying Wind Moon because obviously those people don't follow me. Thank God. You can't load in the disc. Oh, okay. So my man, I am the chosen one. When you see me using my using this, built into the desktop, you can only use, I think, Bybit and BitMEX, right? So what I do is I add a web browser, and then I select XO, right? That's how I get FTX on the desktop. Otherwise, you're stuck using Bybit and BitMEX or Bitfinex, whatever it is. So add a new tab, web, and like these are all the things you guys can tap into. So I could pull my trading light up on here. I could go on Coinalyze on here, TradingView, AgaTrade, and I could pull up my FTX exchange on here. Whatever I want to do, it's up there. The market maker sell model, yeah, I know it, but it's just like not my system. I know a ton of different systems, but I use one. I don't pay attention to anything else. My system is a system that I have built over the last 2 years, and it works fantastically. So yeah, I know market maker models. I know Elliott wave theories, and I know Fibonacci retracements, and for you guys that are new to the stream, I've said this again and again. When you look at, and I'm not gonna do it right now, but take a Fibonacci retracement, right, and throw it up on any chart, Bitcoin, whatever. Look at the Fibonacci retracement levels and look at these levels, and you will be amazed how closely they line up. Because if everyone is using something, that's why the profile is so powerful. It shows up in the profile. These are the levels that everyone is looking at. I don't need to look at a moving average, because if everybody is looking at that moving average to buy, I'm going to see it. I'm going to be like, oh, something's happening at 44. Maybe there's an MA right there. Who knows? Like, it shows up. So to answer everybody's question quickly, no, I don't pay attention to anything but this. This is how I trade. Ronan, yes. Always outside of value, my man. I try to, but for instance, if I'm scalping Solana and it's up, right? It's above VWAP. I would take that, even though it's in value. I would take that if it's something that's trending, right? Things are going sideways, then I want it to be outside of value. If it's trending, then okay, I'll hop on if it's above VWAP. What's up, Pete? Thanks, guys. What's up, Aman? Everybody who joined the Discord, yo. The code from Trading Light in the Discord so I could build it. How do I do that? Let me see. You know what? I'm not gonna do that on here. Hit me offline for that, cause you know the dude who made it. I don't know if he would like me doing that. So, you know, and if you have Trading Light, you know, you could definitely get on there and get it yourself. All right. So look, we got about 10 minutes left. Let's do 3 altcoins and then we'll cut it. Pete, I swing when there's a swing, and I scalp when we go sideways, mostly. If it's a swing, like Solana for me right now is a swing, but when it comes to scalping, it's usually during periods like this. All right. Anybody want to look at alts, or are we good? Because as I said to you guys, you look at one coin, you looked at them all when you have the profile in front of you. Nobody has any requests. I'll do FTM, and I will do. Okay, my man said sushi. Yeah, because I posted about sushi yesterday. Let's do sushi. So sushi, as you guys can see, was hitting resistance here. And I told you guys, I said it looked like it was about to break out, but it got shut down. Bitcoin pulled back. Look at that retrace right to weekly VWAP. That was the entry, right, last night. Everything, like, if you look at last night, all the strong coins bounced at weekly VWAP. Now this thing breaks $5, it's ghost, man. It's out of here. Probably up to $6 without much taking a break in the middle. Maybe a little pause here around 550, but $6, and who knows if it starts doing like Av, you can see it. You know, probably somewhere up here again, $7. It's definitely I definitely didn't get in when I should have because I was more worried about my FTM play that I think is going to work out lovely. But that's sushi. Pretty much came to the level. Comp POC was right around $4. And you know what's so funny? I literally posted yesterday that if this makes a retracement to 410, it looks like a good trade. And it was like 418. Close enough. But I didn't follow my own rules because I was really focused on getting nice positioning into Solana because I think that'll be at 150 real soon. So sushi, I'll do FTM, and then I'll do one of these weird coins that I've never heard of because why not? FTM got in last night right here, comp POC 142. That was the bounce. Now we're about to have a breakout, guys. This is about to go. I think this goes even if Bitcoin stalls. This is about to make moves, right? So that was the level. Below there, I don't want it. So right now I'm looking for, basically 165. This point of control here is probably my take profit, or one of my targets, I should say. So like 170. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm looking at with FTM. And then I will do one of these coins I've never heard of before. So one thing about me when it comes to altcoins, guys, is if it's not liquid, I usually don't play it. Like alt season last year, made a killing, fantastic. It was lovely, but I was still just, buying like the L1s. I think like I made a couple of plays off of like PYR. SZ was pushing that last year. There was a couple of other things, but I like liquidity, man. I don't like those charts where it's like a wick or like a 20% wick on like a 4-hour. It's like I don't really have any time for that. So that's why I like liquidity. I like the big open interest, and maybe there's less move there. Maybe there's less of a move to it, but there's less risk as well. So kind of balances out. So what should I look at this on? KuCoin, I guess. What's crazy? I have a Bittrex account, and I bet you there's like money in there. I haven't looked at it in years. I should probably go get it. Okay. Let's look at a daily. So the problem with these coins is when it comes to exchanges like these small pairs, there's no volume profile. KuCoin doesn't provide it. Binance doesn't provide it on certain coins. So it's straight TA. Let me see, maybe on here. Nope. Oh, here we go. All right, we'll use this then. Okay. So 2 cents would have been the play, as you can see down here. This is your level. When it comes to a retrace into getting into this, you could see it already bounced pretty much on the top of this structure at like 0.023 cents. Basically the top of these wicks here. That was a nice entry. So if I was long this, I'd be holding. You got a huge, nice day. But on a day when a lot of things are breaking out, 10%, 23% on looks, and all these other opportunities out there, this kind of looks a little sleepy. Um, I think it should be making a bigger move than that, but you're at resistance, 2.8 cents. Obviously, 3 cents would be an area I'd look to probably lock some profit, and about you break above this 3.5 cents, and then you go. Um, from here, you're probably good for like 4.5 cents. Um, but yeah, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to look at it. But highs being at 8 cents previously, so I tell you what, it made a nice bottom. So if you were in down here, I think you're pretty solid. Um, just a little concerned that it's not moving today when everything else is. All right. So anyway, somebody also asked me about market maker sell model. Yeah, I know it. Um, I don't really take that into my analysis at all. Um, Aman, look, I posted a whole video on indicators in on my last video posted. It's called Trading View Setup. Go look on there. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. We'll call it a day. Look, it was a lovely move. We bounced where we were supposed to bounce. We're pulling back now. Not really too concerned yet. Just 4 hour. I think we break back below 45.2, then I'd be a little worried that this isn't gonna go. But S&P recovering, so I think that with the S&P recovering, it gives us less of a chance that Asia is going to sell this off later. So S&P not dumping into the close, positive. We're in this range, guys. This is our new range, 47 to 44. Bullish Bitcoin. I mean, look at the opportunities out there, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys have been following me, but I told you guys looks is my best play. I'm not selling it. That's one thing I'm not selling. When something opens, and is first trading on perps, gets pumped up and then dumped, and it got dumped hard. It was like $4.50 at one point. It was $6. Breaking above this. Look at that last night. Perfect retrace to the naked POC. We're looking good. I'm looking for 325. It's going. But anyway, guys, you see where the opportunities are. No reason to be scared. People are scared here. I'm just like, why are you scared? Are you in a short that's about to get cooked? Or are you just up too much money that you're like, why are you scared? You got a perfect retrace with an easy invalidation on your trade, and you just got to let it play. All right? So, obviously, it's crypto. Anything can happen, but guys, just take it one day at a time. Reduce your stress level. Get some sleep. I got some sleep last night, man. I went to bed. It was fantastic. I knocked out. I wasn't worried because I knew that we held during Asia. London, if you hold during Asia, London pushes it. New York pushes it even further. That's kind of how this thing has been working for months now. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for joining, guys. Always a pleasure. Look out for the Discord link. I'm gonna put it in this video, but I guess I'll post it on Twitter one more time. I've been throwing it up there like once a day, so people having a hard time finding it, but it's up there. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you're new. I think we're looking okay, guys. I think things are looking up. Things are looking up. Just one day at a time, man. Just keep it cool. Take your profits where you're supposed to take your profits. And, you know, just be easy. Be cool. Gotta stay cool. When I get stressed, that's when I lose money. That's when you take L's. So, guys, thanks for joining. I promise to get that Discord link up there. And what I decided to do is once a week, I'll have these 2 streams, and then we'll do like the Discord call thing that I did yesterday, because that was pretty cool. It was good to like hear people's voice, talk to people all over the world. I'm pretty sure my one man was in India. I had my English dude. We were all chatting. That stuff is fun to me. So, thanks a lot. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. All right? And we will talk soon, guys. All right? Peace.